All eyes on one man.
Being the top scorer in the league, it is no surprise to see our cameras are focused on him. But can he add to his tally today? We'll find out soon.
Unrelenting rain, the weather theme here in West London. We're at Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Chelsea up against Newcastle United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Good luck. Game. Hey. Good luck. Have a great day. Good luck. Hey. Good luck. Today, my day. Good luck.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And now they get the ball rolling. Gordon. Just the challenge that was required. Could play it in. Veering in field here. Hayden. And it's with Isak. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. It's there for him. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Who can he pick out? And defensive play to be applauded. Well, the home side have had more than their fair share of problems defensively this season. They have the worst defence in the league.
Yeah, porous, disorganised, shambolic, just some of the words that spring to mind.
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And over comes the corner. And he clears the danger. And tidily played. Deciding to go inside. Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down. Right, from what I'm hearing, there's been a goal in the Luton match. Let's send it over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal for Brighton. It's now 1-0 with 10 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. Botman. Calabria. And taking it away. Keane. Showing ambition. And just putting it over the top. Wasn't a great piece of passing. Well, possibilities in the centre. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Botman. And that's a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Can he put them in front? He's blocked it. Marvellous anticipation. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here, but really sticking to their task defensively. And fired against the crossbar.
Well, that was a great opportunity for Chelsea to take the lead. If they continue to make chances, you sense they'll get their noses in front soon.
Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Cutting in. Gordon.
Please return to your vehicle.
Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Newcastle in a potentially dangerous position. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. And it's played into the centre. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
Can he make it 1-0? And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty. Well, he's got to make some changes now just to get his side back in this game.
And Newcastle get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Calabria. Good technique displayed. Chelsea recovering possession well. Plenty of support here. Wan-Bissaka. Now let's see about the cross. And he did what he had to do defensively. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Isak. Now looking dangerous here. Will it be? Not out of the woods yet. Hayden. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. No match for a well-organised wall. A Magpies corner. Let's see what they can do with it. Well, they fancy a short one. The delivery. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Has eyes for goal. Chance maybe. Well, defensive resilience there. That is how to apply the pressure. Pressing as a team. Will they get themselves level here? And the keeper there to deal with it. Well, that's a very poor effort, dearie me.
Well, he's made a mess of that. That's a wasted opportunity.
Oh, good vision. Mbappe. Spot on with that tackle. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
Well, it's been quite clear that Chelsea have been second best in terms of possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter. Attack.
More defending for them to do here, though. Could cross it in here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Breaking at pace. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Sven Botman. Here's Almiron. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. And the game begins. Well, the referee sounding the second half into action, and Chelsea with the lead here. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex. Is this the moment? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, they've decided to make a change. And efficient defending. That's useful play. Well, possibilities in the centre. Takes the shot. The save was a good one. And he's fired over the corner. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. The corner kicks keep on coming. Now, how about the short corner? Correa. That is how to keep it out of the net. You don't want to give the ball away there. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Guimaraes. Gordon. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Chelsea against Atletico.
That should be a tasty.
And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong, trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Luton game. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a second goal for Luton Town. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 61 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And the substitution will occur now. Oh, great technique and accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. And Newcastle come away with it. Isak. Here's Mbappe. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Anthony Gordon. And scope for Newcastle to attack out wide. And whipped into the box. Cleared away. Good tackle taken away. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Into the final 20 minutes. Mbappe. Is this the moment? And they've bought themselves a bit of time. Mbappe! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Corner kick played in. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but
Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Orban. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Big chance. And what a magical save it was. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Isak. Might really be able to trouble them here. Just the challenge that was required. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Leeds game. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a second goal for Fulham. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved. And once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. They've pulled one back with 79 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Isak. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping.
Substitution for Newcastle United.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Who can he pick out? Managed to get it out of there. Pedri. Ahmed. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Newcastle regaining possession here. Able to skip past his man. But was able to do his job defensively in the end. Pedri. And on the ball, Keane. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Could pull one back here. No real threat, you've got to say. Well, breaking developments at Elland Road. There's been a goal there, I understand. Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a second goal for Leeds United. It's all level again at 2-2 with only a few minutes left to play.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Mbappe. Oh, great attacking play. And Chelsea win the corner. And a substitution in the offing. And still an opportunity. And clearing it away. Throw in then for Newcastle. A room to roam on the wing. The man to watch. He's been in stunning form, scoring goals for fun. Stay with us. We're live next. A terrific venue and an exciting night in prospect here in the Spanish capital at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is this final group stage game in the Champions League. It's Atletico Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, this has the makings of a very good game. Great atmosphere, some top-class players and a perfect pitch. I'm excited by this one.
And here are the starters for Atletico.
Well, 5-3-2 only really works if your wing-backs get forward every opportunity and your front two work as a pair. Let's hope they can do that today.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
And the match is underway. Lukaku. Griezmann. Opportunity here. And the keeper there to deal with it. Whipped in by Griezmann. Oh, really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Ahmed. Atletico have it back. And nicely over the top. Well, I must say it's a nice position to be in. First place already guaranteed for the visitors. They can just go out there and enjoy the football.
Yeah, they've cruised to top spot, haven't they? Should mean they avoid the tougher teams in the first knockout round. If they weren't already, they have to be one of the favourites now.
Really good challenge. Romero. A bit wasteful from Atletico. Nice weight on the pass. Not all that difficult for Oblak to save.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, what form he's been in recently. Whenever a chance seems to come his way, he finishes it. Of course he'll be tightly marked today, but I still fancy him to add to his recent tally of goals.
Being pressed here. Atletico have it once again. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. No, high quality defending. Advantage Atletico. Llorente. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Atletico unable to retain possession. Well, very effective play in possession, but timely defending when it mattered. And Chelsea could be onto something. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Mbappe! And he clears it out of harm's way. Firing it towards goal. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Atletico have given it away. Good ball over the top. He's in here. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Action underway once more. Will there be a swift reply from Atletico following this setback? Marcos Llorente. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Trevoh Chalobah. Llorente. Well, possibilities inside the box. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Conor Gallagher. And they need to get tighter here. The save was a good one. Good looking move this. And he's made headway. Keeper did his job to begin with. Cleared away. That's very effective use of advantage in favour of Atletico. But he's decided that no advantage was forthcoming really. And so it's a free kick.
Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. Rodrigo de Paul. Return to Lukaku. And perhaps Griezmann. And a fine stop.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Good clearance. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Might be a chance here. Can he find the net? His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with a save.
Let's see about the delivery.
Oblak holds on to it. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Atletico showing good width. Chance to play it in. Can Atletico take advantage of the corner kick situation? Played in by Griezmann. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Gallagher. Good piece of closing down. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Reading it well. And rattling the post. Well, they survived the attack. And fine work from Atletico to win the ball back. Well, let's see about the cross. It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Griezmann. Romelu Lukaku now. De Paul. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. So underway again. Chelsea with the lead, but absolutely no room for complacency. And they have possession again. This is looking threatening. And the cross goes in. Danger still on. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Southampton. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, that's a fine save. Now Keane. Moving forward effectively. Well, this could really help the cause. He must finish. Off the post and back in play. And still an opportunity. Well, they can keep possession now.
Well, Atleti are still only 1 down, but I'm not sure how. That was so close. They need a reaction here.
Well, before they think about that, they've got to concentrate on keeping the door firmly bolted. Well, Chelsea unable to retain possession. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Rodrigo de Paul. Riquelme. And a strong tackle. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Into the advanced position. Keane. Mbappe. He read the situation defensively and did his job. De Paul. And support available. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Perfect challenge. He continues his run. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, good vision there. And this to level it. And still danger here. Smuggled away. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Oh, skipping away. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, these Atletico players need to step it up here because their fans have been brilliant. Can they get this equaliser because they need it quickly?
Ball lost by Chelsea. Plenty of support here. It's a perfect challenge. Oh, splendid skill. And he's broken free. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up. And now, is it going to be? Well, that goes down as tremendous improvisation.
Well, it's also great technique and great athleticism. So unlucky there.
It's a good-looking Atletico move in the making. And danger still. Punching it clear. A really good pass. And he's in. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that. When things are going wrong, it's always the manager that takes the flak. Simeone needs to make some big calls now.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. De Paul. Now with Medina. Romero. Llorente. Making progress. Depay. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. Flag raised for offside. Good idea. Now, will they do it from here? And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
It is an Atletico substitution. And there's the delivery. It might still be problematic. Well, defensive resilience there. Joao Felix. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. But timely defending when it mattered. Lukaku. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. He's in with a chance. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Three goals without reply. And the referee blows for full time. Opportunity here. And the keeper there to deal with it. Good ball over the top. He's in here. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And perhaps Griezmann. And a fine stop. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Is it going to be? Well, that goes down as tremendous improvisation.
Well, it's also great technique and great athleticism.
A really good pass. And he's in. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Good idea. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a...
He's in with a chance. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. Griezmann. Llorente. Opportunity here. And the keeper. Good ball over the top. He's in here. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.